반갑습니다.
I think tomorrow meeting itself will be successful, but as people say, devil is in the details. But in actual process of implementation, both the U.S. and North Korea will be encountering a lot of problems. But we got to solve them in the process. That is all about diplomacy. There should be parallel approach. Therefore, as to nuclear bombs and ICBM or even intermediate range missiles, that can be strengthened, that can threaten the US, Japan, and South Korea. Maybe North Korea should get rid of those items faster. But as to overall nuclear facilities, nuclear materials, okay, maybe, and including nuclear scientists and technical people, maybe it might take a much longer time to solve the problem. In the case of South Africa, as to critical components, it took 2.5 years to verifiably dismantle them. But entire nuclear programs and facilities in South Africa, it took 10 years. That is my understanding. Therefore, we may, America may, try in the South African model. Therefore, as to critical items, 2.5 years. As to the overall nuclear facilities and programs, maybe 10 years. When you talk about Korean unification, there are several models. One is one single unified Korea. Another is federation. Another system is a low level of federation, or it's called confederation. All those three systems assume one sovereignty, one sovereign state. But our South Korean proposal is a union of North-South Korean state. Okay, in a lingo, kinds of, so-called like European Union. Two sovereign states, North and South Korea, form a cooperative entity called the North-South Korean Union of States, the Union of North-South Korean States. Therefore, since our government is proposing that one, okay, it is very unlikely that our government would accept the North Korean proposal of federation. Now, the Korean Peninsula is still trapped in the Cold War structure. We have diplomatic, South Korea has a diplomatic normalization with all the countries, but North Korea has not been able to have a diplomatic normalization with the US and Japan. And if North Korea is able to have a diplomatic normalization with the US and Japan, then there will be dismantling of Cold War structure in Korea. Then we'll have a better future. Therefore, I would strongly argue that improving Japan-North Korea relations is a very, very important part of denuclearization as well as peace building on the Korean Peninsula.